Yeah.
got a blood. Are they going
It's cool, right?
Uncle Mark love the kids. The shoes, not so much. So we're cleaning a couple of pairs again today. I got these Adidas Anthony Edwards 1 Low Ascents that I wore to the beach a couple of weeks ago and never got around to cleaning. I don't know why I wore them to the beach. I was being thirsty, honestly. And I also have these Nike Romero 5 USAs that I wore to my nephew's football game the other day, and I let a little baby play with my legs and he kind of stepped on them. So while we do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about, I'll call it maintaining gratefulness. Maintaining gratefulness, that's one of the main things that has kept me here for a long time, probably longer than I should be. I don't know if that's bad to say. A lot of people come up to me and the first thing they always say once they, hear a little bit about my story is like, how did you get through that without being angry or kind of just like giving up? Or they say, if that was me, I would have been over for me. I would have just gave up. The thing I always say back to that is just that I'm grateful. Simple and plain, I am grateful. As a young kid, having, the issues start that early at 14, my gratefulness came from, okay, I made it through this, and now I get a chance to look at this, this next part of my life, which is easy to say when you're 14 and you have a lot to look forward to and you don't know about the world yet and how disappointing the world can be. I still had that wide-eyed look to always, remain grateful and just be happy that, hey, you know what? I made it past being a teenager after being through all of this. And yeah, I'm here as an adult, as you go through, multiple disappointments, numerous disappointments in your life, you start, that jadedness does come in as an adult. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to see what to be grateful for after so many, failures, miscues, disappointments, whatever you want to call it. So what I always tell people, and what I hope a lot of people learn from this video, is being grateful, being thankful it's a muscle. You got to think of it like a muscle. It doesn't just automatically kick in. It's something that you have to work at. Just like your 10,000 hours with anything, you got to put that 10,000 hours in of being grateful, of learning how to be grateful in spite of dire and bleak circumstances where it looks like you're not going to get out of it, circumstances that frustrate the hell out of you, circumstances that just, throw you into depression, whatever it may be. And there's going to be moments where you don't want to be grateful. Like I said, moments where you're just going through really messed up shit. You have to, when that moment that comes in where you're just super frustrated and you're like, I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't even want to deal with myself. I don't want to deal with my mind. You have to honestly say it out loud that, hey, you know what? What am I grateful for right now? What is that one little win I can find and be grateful for? And think about that. It's a mindset switch, because we so easily focus on the negative. One little negative thing can ruin our day so much, but we don't let the little positive things, make our day like it should. We'll let one little negative thing ruin our day, but we need a bunch of positive things to make our day. So, or one big positive thing to make our day as well. So what I always say is you have to just find that positive little thing and latch on to that. You have to, in those moments where you're really feeling down, latch on to that little positive moment and say, I'm thankful for it, and do that constantly. Do it on a daily. And then, on the days when you're feeling really good, really, you have to be thankful and grateful for stuff. So that's what it's really a practice. It's really something that you have to look at, and then it changes the energy around you. Like, energy shifts are so real, and it's so vital to hang on to just something that'll, get you back on a positive note. So what I always did as a kid, I just always looked forward to those little things. Basketball was the biggest thing for me. I would always look forward to playing basketball, once I got back to it and watching basketball, no matter what happened, I could, be going, like I said, I was going down to dialysis 7 days a week, feeling terrible, but basketball always had to look forward to. A Thursday night TNT game, watching LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony. That's when I started falling in love with baseball. When I was down in dialysis, that's when that Red Sox series, when they came back down from 3-0 and ended up beating the Yankees. That was that. So just whatever it is, man, find something positive to look at. And those moments would get me through. Those games, those moments with family. Like I said, I'm big on family. My family's got me through a lot. Looking forward to family dinners and family events, family birthdays, stuff like that. Little things like that will get you through a lot of stuff if you focus on that. So yeah, I always just choose to focus on the positive, and I've carried that with me even now as an adult. When I'm going through tough times, or I need to pick me up, I'm around family. Me and my family, we do damn family events every month, whether it's just a dinner at somebody's house or something, kicking it with friends, going to basketball games, baseball games. I just went to a Dodger game, my first Dodger playoff game the other day. That was pretty cool. But little stuff like that, I latch on to the positivity, the good things, the things that make me happy, and I try to focus on that as often as I can to get me through tough moments in life. So that's a lesson that anybody can take, that just latching on to that positivity and those fun moments in life are vital. So that's my advice on this, to especially to the people going through medical issues. First of all, you have to put in the work, and I'll talk about putting in the work on another video, but put in the work. You might have something going on. It might be high blood pressure that's bothering you. You might have some type of whatever it might be. Listen to your doctors. Do the work that they say to do, whether it's eating right, whatever it might be. So, and then take the little wins that come with that once you put in the work, because once you put in the work, the energy is going to come around. The good energy is going to come around. So it might be, like I said, high blood pressure, and you might have a bunch of other things going wrong that day, but you know what? You did that work earlier in the week to make sure that your blood pressure got down. You ate better. You got some exercise in, whatever it might be, and your blood pressure dropped, and you didn't have to take as many blood pressure pills today. Whatever it might be, take those little wins. Take those little wins, and that goes for everybody. I use the example of somebody going through some medical issues, but whatever you have going on, take the little win that you have for that day and focus on that. Focus on that little win and get yourself back centered. And that'll work wonders for you when you do that consistently. Consistency is the key. So like I said, whatever you have going on, whatever is pissing you off at the moment, go back to that positive thing. Do that over and over and over again, and I'm telling you, you're gonna shift your energy. You're gonna be so much more positive. You're gonna have a way better outlook on life, and you're gonna feel better. I'm telling you, your body's gonna feel better when you start focusing on positivity. Your body's gonna feel better. You're gonna be able to do better. You're gonna be able to accomplish more things when you have that good energy floating around. So, like I said, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I'm not where I want to be. Definitely. Get where you want to be. Get where you want to be with yourself first, and then everything else around you will be more positive, is what I will say. Focus on your wins. Focus on your little wins often and frequently, and it'll change a whole lot about you. I guess I should have a sign off for these videos, man. I don't know what my sign off should be. I love y'all, and I'm still here because somebody prayed for me. Shout out to Wale.